May is Cervical Cancer Awareness and Prevention Month. While it's a 99% preventable disease, there are Filipinas who still die from it. In fact, it has been ranked as the second most common malignancy here next to breast cancer. And joining us to discuss this is Dr. Kirsten Erica Ortiz, an obstetrician gynecologist. Good evening, doctor. Welcome to The Big Story.
Hi, good evening.
So, why are the deaths or the death rate so high when it's a completely preventable cancer, doctor?
So as you have said, cervical cancer is the second most common cancer among Filipino women, next to breast cancer, no? So it is really highly preventable. However, yung screening is hindi siya masyadong parang hindi na-encourage ang ating mga Filipino women to undergo early screening and prevention.
But there is a vaccine that young girls can take, and is that not given out for free po?
Yes, it is called the HPV
Yes.
vaccine or the human papillomavirus vaccine. It is best given for grade school. So for girls and boys, usually recommended to be given as early as 9 years old.
Right.
However, siguro because dito, kulang, lack of knowledge regarding that vaccine. So hindi po siya masyadong napupush. However, our government, also the local and national government, they have programs for vaccination, public schools, local health centers, and public hospitals. And you can also get it from private clinics.
So in public schools, it's given out for free?
Yes. However, yung stocks kasi,
Okay.
so
Kasama
medyo
ba to sa
limited,
mga
yes.
nag-expire o palapit na mag-expire na rinireklamo ng mga empleyado ng DOH?
Yun ay hindi ko po sure. Pero yun nga, hindi siguro po masyadong nabibigyan ng pansin yung importance ng HPV vaccination and yung knowledge regarding that vaccination and as a prevention for possible cancer. Actually po, si HPV vaccine or yung si HPV infection is not for cervical cancer lang. So madami pa po siyang pwedeng para maging cause ng cancer.
So, talk us through that human papillomavirus. So, if I remember correctly, ang tinuro sa amin sa guidance nung unang panahon ay medyo sexually transmitted ito, Doc.
Yes. So HPV infection is very common na sexually transmitted. However, since HPV din po ang nag-cause ng warts, genital warts, so it can also be transmitted through intimate skin-to-skin contact.
And if you have been diagnosed, for example, you got the genital warts or something, does that automatically mean mas mataas yung chance mo magkaroon ng cervical cancer?
So HPV infection, hindi po talaga siya nawawala, no? However, pag na-detect ng immune system and kung maganda ang immune system po nung nakakuha ng ganang infection, pwede siyang mawala yung symptoms pero not totally mag-clear, and then pwede siya maging inactive. However, HPV infection kasi usually no symptoms. Pero hindi din po lahat nagpo-progress to cancer.
Okay, one last follow-up from me, Doc. When is it too late to get the vaccine? Or may ganun bang, kasi you were
Parang may
saying,
tanning ata, no?
oo, may tanning ba?
period.
Like if you're 30 na, parang is that too late? Or worse, 40 plus, is that too late?
Yes, so as per CDC guidelines, it can be given up to 45 years old. However, yung target is as early as 9 years old, yung before pa magkaroon ng any sexual contact or before exposure pa sa HPV virus.
Well, nabanggit nyo nga, Doc, cervical cancer is one of the most preventable and treatable types of cancer. But how early should it be detected para maging treatable pa po ito?
So as per guidelines, WHO and Society of Obstetrician Gynecologists, the screening is recommended by age 30. However, kung kunyari promiscuous ang lifestyle or sex worker, yung mga ganon, it can be earlier. So, ang recommendation po ngayon is from 30 years old.
Kasi,
So
Doc,
we have, idiretso ko na po, no? So we have different types of screening. Ay, sorry. Okay.
oh, go ahead,
Go
go ahead,
ahead.
Doc.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we have different types of screening. So we have the pap smear, the HPV DNA testing, the co-testing, which is a combination of pap smear and the HPV DNA test. And dun sa mga low resource area, we can also do the VIA or the visual inspection via acetic acid.
So those are the screening options. Pero when it comes to treatment options, Doc, ano po ba yung mga pwedeng gawin? Let's say na-detect po siya stage 1, stage 2 ng cervical cancer. Is that still treatable?
Actually po, 95% of cervical cancer na detected early or at stage 1A, 95% po nun pwede siyang matreat.
Yeah.
However, kung medyo mas late, mas lumiliit yung chance of survival. So, yung treatment, meron po tayong cryotherapy, laser, surgery, or pag medyo late stage na, the patient may need to undergo radiation or chemotherapy. So, depende po siya sa stage na detected and kung meron na siyang spread sa other organs.
Is it correct early detection is good because this is one of the slowest cancers to progress? Tama po ba?
Yes, opo. So, kaya din sinasabi na once detected early, mas mataas yung survival rate.
And how often should women be screened? Is it annually?
No naman po. So, for pap smear, it can be done kung negative, it can be done after 5 years, 3 to 5 years. Also for HPV DNA testing, so kung negative naman, screening test can be done po after 3 to 5 years. And then with co-testing, it can be up to parang 5 to 10 years.
Doc, I understand that most cases of cervical cancer do come from the HPV, human papillomavirus, but there is that rare kind that is a non-HPV type of cervical cancer, and I understand it's more aggressive. So how would you know, no, kung alin doon sa dalawa? Like, meron bang difference sa symptoms?
Actually po, yung ganyan is through pathology testing na. So, sa laboratory, and then pag makikita kung anong type ng cancer, so madami din po kasing type ng cervical cancer. So, hindi lang siya basta cervical cancer. So, sa yung pathologist, ang yung katulong namin para ma-identify. And then, merong mga immunostaining to parang further differentiate kung ito ba siya or itong klase ng cancer. So, madami siyang steps para totally malaman kung what type of cervical cancer yung nasa patient.
Doc, ang daming mga clinics ngayon catering to specifically giving the HPV vaccine. I've been seeing them actually on my Instagram. Wala lang ako idea kung prohibitive ba yung cost, covered ba ito ng PhilHealth. Ano yung options for women? Siyempre, iba-ibang budget nating lahat.
Right.
So, kaya so si HPV vaccine, it's private clinics, and pwede siya for, parang magre-range from 3,000 to 10,000. Kaya may program ang government for free na vaccination. Pero kumbaga parang ang target is, or ang priority is yung target population which is our grade schoolers.
Yeah.
So, yon.
So
Doc,
this month dapat merong campaign.
Dapat may stock.
Oo.
this May.
Yeah, because it's
Yes.
cervical cancer awareness month. Meron po ba?
Yes. Meron po dito sa amin, locally, meron. Kaya lang, sad to say, medyo limited po yung stocks. Um, and ano din po siya, tag dito, hindi lang po siya for girls. So, pati boys
Pati
kailangan din
boys.
po siya. So, yes. However, since si HPV is pinaka-common talaga na cause of cervical cancer, mas priority ang girls.
Doc, ano po ba yung mga early symptoms or signs of cervical cancer that ladies should watch out for in case hindi pa po sila nakakuha ng HPV vaccine?
Okay. So, cervical cancer na symptoms or kung may problem sa cervix, hindi siya talaga yung specific kasi baka, ano ko lang, baka kabahan kasi yung mga nakikinig or nanonood sa atin, no? Meron kang pwedeng ma-experience abnormal na vaginal bleeding, and then meron kang pwedeng ma-experience na heavy na foul smelling na discharge, pain during intercourse, um, and then pwede siya meron parang post-coital bleeding or yung after may intercourse bigla kang nagbi-bleed. Yun yung mga common or yung chronic na pelvic pain, back pain, or changes sa bowel or urinary symptoms.
So once they experience these symptoms, Doc, kailangan magpa-check na po sila kaagad. Yung timetable para
I-
doon, Doc? How urgent
Yes.
yung ganong, how soon should they seek medical treatment?
Additional question before we answer. I think what Pawi means is, kung nagkaroon ka na ng mga symptoms na yun, does that mean like, baka medyo, kumbaga hindi ka na nasa super early stage?
Yun nga, yung sinabi ko po kanina, hindi kasi siya ganun ka-specific na basta nagkaroon ka ng ganitong symptoms, cervical cancer na siya. So, like abnormal vaginal bleeding, marami siyang possible causes. Chronic pelvic pain, madami din po siyang causes. Or yung foul-smelling discharge, pain after intercourse or during. So, much better po if meron pong hindi normal na symptoms na napansin or naramdaman, wag po matakot na magpa-check up. So, mas maganda po mag-visit, okay lang, maganda po kung ito ay simpleng, kunyari, simpleng infection lang, pwedeng UTI, kung meron pong urinary symptoms, mas maganda po na malaman mismo sa doktor, kahit gaano kaliit lang yung infection, gaano ka-mild, okay lang po sa amin na mag-consult. So ulitin ko po yung mga gano'ng symptoms, hindi naman po siya agad cervical cancer na. So usually po kasi natatakot yung mga pasyente kasi baka feeling nila, meron na akong cervical cancer.
Ano po naman ang lifestyle na dapat obserbahan para hindi magkaroon ng cervical cancer?
So kasama po sa risk factor kasi of having or yung mas tumataas ang chance na magkaroon ng cervical cancer is early age at sexual contact, multiple sexual partners, smoking. Related din po siya to para mag-increase ang risk for cervical cancer. Siyempre, kunyari po kung kayo ay diagnosed with HIV or yung immune system is sobrang weak, so immunosuppressed. Yung iba po, kunyari prolonged use of oral contraceptive pills, strong family history of cancer. So, yun po yung mga risk factors. So, ang kabaliktaran nun for prevention, so maging faithful, wag maaga ang sexual contact. So, preferably
I
after
guess,
marriage.
could
And
that
then, yes.
sorry to interrupt, Doc, but could that be the
Yes,
reason why some parents are hesitant to to allow their daughters or sons to have the vaccine? It will encourage
yes.
Lalakas
early
loob.
Yes.
sexual activity.
Actually, meron na po ako na nakausap na ganyan. Ayaw niya kasi bata pa yung anak ko, 9, 10 years old, hindi pa nagre-regla. Bakit ko papavaccinate? Wala pa naman siya. Pero yun po yung hindi kasi masyadong na-explain
Okay.
na much better to receive the HPV vaccine nang wala pa pong exposure.
So apparently more awareness has to be
Yes.
given to parents. It's more really parents of 9 to 11, no? Ages.
Yes.
And kasama boys. Hindi ko alam yun.
kasama yung boys.
Na-assume ko lang talaga
Yes.
girls lang.
Oo, I wanted to give my boys noon, pero parang tumanda na sila. I miss the 9 to 11, well, long ago.
Yes. Pero up to 45 years old naman po, pwede pa.
Pwede pa.
Even for boys, Doc.
Yes.
Even for boys, 45.
Yes. Yes po. Kasi yun nga, kasi pinaka-common cervical cancer. However, super dami kasing subtypes or types si HPV vaccine. So, kahit yung simpleng warts, HPV siya, genital warts, HPV din siya, and other types of cancers, possible din po na ang cause is si HPV.
All right, we thank you for joining us on The Big Story, Dr. Kirsten, Erica Ortiz. Marami pong salamat.